Hello guys, my name is Rohit Agrala. I am the BTech Agriculture Engineer student of third year from PH Ludhiana. My presentation topic is assessment of available biomass. In this presentation we covered introduction of biomass, resources of biomass, objective of biomass, reason for utilizing biomass, biomass sources, potential, remote sensing techniques, step estimation of biomass using remote sensing and reference. What is biomass? Biomass is a plant or animal material used for energy production. Energy is electrical energy, heat energy. Biomass is also used in industries as a raw material like forest residue, wood waste, wheat straw, bagasse, etc. Biomass sources are agriculture crop and residual, sewage, municipal solid waste, animal residual, industrial residual, forestry, crop and residues. Biomass sources basically divide into two categories: woody biomass and agricultural biomass. Woody biomass, in this biomass, these are the tree which source of biomass energy, and agricultural biomass is field based residual and process based residual. Field based residual, which includes biomass left behind in the field after the harvesting of crop like paddy straw, sugarcane trash, stalks, and the processing based residue left behind in processing form after the processing of harvesting crop, bags, rice husk, groundnut shell, sawdust, etc. What is the objective of biomass sources assessment? To identify the surplus biomass availability for power generation throughout the availability of consumption, to analyze available technologies exploited for conversion of biomass. Tech economics analysis of feasible bioenergy technologies. Reason for utilizing biomass: readily available and renewable source of energy, converting into different products like solid, liquid, gases, solid like wood, sawdust, liquid like ethanol, biodiesel, gases like biogas, producer gas, etc. Available in large quantities, transportable and storable. Energy and capital requirement for production is very low. Biomass energy carbon neutral. In this table, these are the some calorific value of frequently available biomass. In this, after the harvesting and before the harvesting calorific value of biomass. Method for available biomass assessment. In this, first step is conducting survey. In conducting survey, there are two steps: biomass availability survey, biomass based consumption survey. Second is analyzing data, characteristics of biomass, biomass utility, biomass pricing. In third step, assessing output results. In this, first is sources map, second is biomass management plan and strategy. In first step, conducting survey. Three steps involving estimation of biomass availability. First is conducting a secondary survey, conducting a primary survey, and third is using formula to convert the survey data into estimate of biomass availability. In first, conducting secondary survey. These surveys at different level, at district headquarter level, at block level, at academic research institute, district level, headquarter level. In this, headquarter lead to types of quantity of biomass that might be available according to census. It is a capture data on supply and availability of alternate sources of energy for cooking and lighting purposes. In second, at block level, these data is also available from census record from the various government offices. And third is at academic research institute. In this, we use the biomass for the estimates of biomass ratios, productive capacity of biomass. In second survey, conducting primary survey. Biomass availability at three level: at village level, at biomass market level, at agro-industry level. In third, estimate different type of biomasses. Three type of biomasses are available: agriculture crop residual, wood for trees from trees, herbs and shrubs. First, estimation of agri-crop residue. These are the major parts of to estimate the agro-crop residue. First is major crop growing in area. Second is area covered by each crop. Third is grain productivity of each crop. And fourth is ratio of grain to straw in these crops. Formula of estimating agri-crop residue. Formula of estimate agriculture crop residue. First is crop residual production equal to area under a crop in hectare into grain productivity in kg per hectare into grain to straw ratio. Same formula is applied to estimate residue of all eligible bioenergy crops. Second is estimate of wood from trees. Wood biomass estimated by two formulas. Formula number 1, growing stock per hectare equal to area under plantation or canopy per hectare into productivity kg per hectare, and annual sustainable yield equal to growing stock into 0.01. The factor of 0.01 is used to calculate the sustainable yield. It is based on the assumption taken by the Forest Survey of India are renewed in a 100-year cycle. Second formula for calculating the woody biomass estimation is growing stock per hectare equal to average basal area into crop height into form factor into area in hectare. Average basal area is equal to the average area occupied by the tree stems. In this, sustainable yield kg per year equal to 2 into growing stock divided by R. R is the rotational cycle equal to 50 year assumed. Next step is estimates of herbs and shrubs. Biomass available from herbs is basically grass available in any village. Total grass production in a village equal to grass production in kg equal to average grass production kg per hectare into village common land plus share as per the land settlement in kg. Second is biomass available from shrubs. Total shrub production in village. Shrub biomass production in kg equal to average shrub production kg per hectare into total in a village common land in hectare plus share as per the land settlement in kg. For the field survey, now we are estimate the available biomass from the remote sensing. What is remote sensing? Remote sensing is the process of detecting the physical characteristic of an area by measuring its reflected and emitting radiation at a distance, typically from satellite or aircraft. Especially camera collect the remote sensed image, which is help in search sense thing about the earth. No. This picture is tell about the concept of remote sensing. In this picture, sun emits the solar radiation and it collide with building, road, grass, forest, and some part of solar radiation is absorbed by the body and left part is reflected to the satellite. The satellite collect the reflected radiation and send data to the server. There is a two type of remote sensing, passive and active. In passive remote sensing, the light source of is sun, and in active remote sensing, we used external source of light used for remote sensing. Remote sensing techniques. There are two techniques, active and passive. First is active. Active under active radar, radio detection and ranging. Second is LiDAR, light detection and ranging. In second, passive. First is photography, second sensing, third videography. For the estimation of biomass, we used passive remote sensing techniques. Step estimation of biomass by using remote sensing. First step is design a field study. In this step, sampling strategy, which strategy we used for estimation of biomass, plot section, size of plot, number of plots, collection forest inventory data, and measurement of variable like T, diameter of breast height and height. In second step estimation above ground biomass and basal area. Basal area is equal to the average area occupied by the tree stems. For this estimation we use traditional equations and regression model. Third step acquisition of satellite data and preprocessing. Procurement of appropriate satellite data, correction of geometrical, radiometric and atmospheric. In this, for example, when we take the picture of Earth's surface from the satellite, there is a several distraction due to which picture quality is reduced, like low lighting condition and various other parameters which reduce the quality of picture. To improve these quality of picture, we make some correction, geometrical, radiometric and atmospheric correction. In fourth step, calculation of vegetation index. What is vegetation index? It is used to highlight particular property of vegetation. Vegetation index is a dimensionless. Vegetation index formula generates value -1 to +1. But vegetation index is based upon the which light is reflected by the thing and what amount of light is reflected and what amount of light is radiated on it. Due measurement of these radiation, we calculate the vegetation index. Vegetation index computed from the spectral combination of remote sensing data, and an index is useful due to empirical or theoretical relationship with biophysical variable. In next step, integration of satellite data and spectral response. In this, we use techniques to produce good result for image obtained from the sensor. There is standard ratio of spatial high resolution. In this, extraction of corresponding image information from each sample site. In sixth, derivation of relationship between standard parameter and vegetation index and reflection. Calculation of correlation coefficient between the selected standard parameter or net primary production, vegetation index or reflectance value. In this, we can arrive using a regression equation developed. By this equation, we use to calculate the estimate biomass available in any area by using the map. In number 7, estimation of biomass through modeling in GIS or application of equation. In this, biomass estimation using the relationship developed in the above step couples with other factor meteorology, subsequent modeling in GIS. By using the regression equations and formula which is developed in previous step, we used in GIS. In 8th step, biomass estimation test and model validation. Model validation is a very important step for biomass estimation using remote sensing. Calculation biomass estimation compared with inventory data to check for accuracy estimation. When we calculate the estimation biomass using remote sensing and compared with the real field survey, these are the reference which we used in this presentation. Thank you. Have a nice day.